Hello and welcome to Garblag Games. Tonight we have episode 10 of Red Hand of Doom. Doom. I had a big screen that just said Doom on it for the holding page of this broadcast, which was quite cool. I am Pete and I am the game master.
And I am Aldun, and I will be playing his fix, the lovable dark delphin gnome. Collector of skulls, shooter of folk on other sides of bridges, generally bon viveur and delighter in snacks.
Good evening, all. I am Dan, and I am playing Geron, the mighty Minotaur. I went blank for a second there. So, good recovery. And he is a crotch-firing flame ball, head-exploding Minotaur. He's that scary. He just all-round amazing, never going to die, live forever.
Oh, right. That means I'm Rob, and I'm still playing Shothog, the Hobgoblin Wizard, and I am this level. That's a 3.
Yeah, sorry, I haven't updated the overlay.
There's more than 2 levels.
Wow,
Yes, there is.
There are 12 levels.
Oh, look at that. It's a lot of 12s
Okay.
in this game.
Okay, I'm Wojtek. I'm playing Obol the Lightbearer, and I'm at the top of the tower. I'm very happy with this, all things considered.
Yes. Excellent. And tonight, unfortunately, Lewis can't be with us. But we'll return for our next episode, which won't be next week, but it will be the week after that. And there will be 2 more episodes of Red Hand of Doom to make 12. And yes, there are lots of 12s. 12 days in to our Kickstarter, which is still going, and we're just about halfway through and 94% funded. Come on, everybody, let's get that to 100%. 12 days into the Kickstarter, we were 12% away from being funded, which was kind of cool, kind of weird. But anyway,
Magic.
yeah. Excellent. So yes, before we do our recap, please don't forget to check out all our social media. Links are somewhere around wherever you're watching. YouTube Live and YouTube Later, by the looks of it, and it's all in the video description below, where it should be. Hopefully, if I did the broadcast correctly. Still getting used to YouTube Live. Also, the Kickstarter is still live. Here we go. Bosh, Heroic Deeds. And we are very close to our target of 5,000. We are 94% there. So we just need about 6 more people to join the Kickstarter, and then it will be funded. So let's, if you're watching this back at the weekend, then please go down to the Kickstarter and check it out. I've been doing lots of posts, lots of updates, lots of monsters, lots of mechanics. And this weekend, I will be sharing the Oathsworn level 3 deeds and the Rune Wielder level 3 deeds, which we've had a little bit of... I've been sharing with the guys on the Discord. I'm using agile methodology and I'm creating stuff as we need it. Anyway, right. Let's get on with the show. Dan, over to you for a recap.
The man with the golden
I'm not
voice.
sure I've got roped in to do this job. Okay, last week on the Hand of Doom, we approached a bridge which we had to destroy. It isn't made of skulls, despite the fact that his fix got excited. It was potentially made of skulls. Dragon flew off. We thought this would be easy. I believe I dressed up as a other Minotaur and somehow convinced the guards that we were okay until a dog clearly realized that we weren't who we said we were. Violence ensued. There was a very good placement of a barrier, so all hands and hats off to our Rune Wielder for putting down a barrier, which basically meant that no one could cross the bridge. There was some sniping. I believe there was some heads exploding from bows and arrows. I'm not sure how heads explode from bows and arrows, but Geron shoots fire from his groin, so anything's possible. And then we put the thorn into the bridge, and the bridge got destroyed. Hooray, we won! Yay!
Taking one dog with it. It
Yes.
was too stupid to survive.
Sadly, however, our victory has been short-lived because Ozymandias, or however we say his name, Ozymandias is probably a dragon out of another TV show or something I watch.
Ozymandias is the yeah. Anyway, carry on.
King of Kings? Is that where
Yes.
we're going?
It might be dragon princes. Anyway, sidestepping there. Yes, big green verdant dragons just turned up, and I think is going to eat us. So we may not get to episode 11 and 12, but who knows? Here we
Who
are.
knows?
We can
Exciting.
try out some new characters.
Yeah. The next episode, we're back at Doric's Ferry.
We're now plucky villagers who've been inspired by those bold adventurers who
0.
went out and never been seen
Oh.
since.
A heroic deeds funnel. If anyone gets a pip, they become a character.
It might be the grumpy ranger with the dogs. It
Yes,
seems
yeah.
quite fun.
So you're
Yeah,
all licking your wounds and drinking restoration potions. weren't
No!
you? Just quickly, you kind of
Well,
like the fight.
I'm good.
Things had collapsed.
1 hit
Oh,
point.
you're okay, are you? Oh,
Yeah,
we'll have to.
fine.
It was
we'll have to-
Donda. It was Donda who got basically murdered.
Donda got.
I don't know.
Garon.
Garon was in pretty bad shape as well. He drank the restoration potion.
Mhm.
And as is our tradition, we will remove Donda from the map because Donda is communing with nature, lying in a puddle of blood, water, and the vines are creeping over him to help him out. So we'll take him off the map for tonight. Just it gets complicated, and I forget people and controlling other people's characters and all that jazz. So the four
We
of
will
you,
never do that.
even better. Facing off against Ozymandias. It lands, its huge wings sweep in near to its body, and Garon, being the only person down on the ground level, feels this wind kind of blow past him, and they're like, if it wanted to, it could probably try and push you with its wings from afar. And it kind of looks at Garon, and it's clearly aware of the others on top of the towers because it just flew in, right? So it looks down at you, and we were going straight into combat unless anyone wanted to do anything or try and talk to the dragon.
Mm. No,
Talk. What's that?
Obel just shouts from out of sight, "Go away!"
We don't want any.
Yeah, we don't want any of that.
We had some yesterday. We're fine now.
No more dragons, thank you. Okay.
I feel like in combat is sort of occurring.
I feel like
Okay,
Garon was
cool.
trying
Yeah.
to ride the dragon.
Right. So, what we're going to do. So, one thing we haven't used for the last 9 episodes, and I have to say, in the first episode, I forgot about it, right? But after that, I thought, well, let's play test without it. But I thought it might be good to have it back, and that is luck.
Oh,
So, there are 5 luck tokens, right? And 1 is a bad luck, and 4 are good luck. You guys. Now, if you want to use a luck token, you can flip it to bad luck, and you get to re-roll any dice you want to out of what you just rolled. But I can use a bad luck to re-roll my dice, and then I flip it back to good luck. So then you guys can use it. All right?
A bit like the force points in Star Wars.
Very much so. Very much so.
Darkness points.
Yeah.
Mm.
So,
That never backfires on
there's only
anybody.
5 of them. There's always the number of players, including the games master, because the game master is also a player. That's the number of luck tokens there are. There's 1 bad for the game master, right? So I'm going to keep some tokens on my desk out of sight of the viewers, but I will just change their position.
I mean,
That'll allow me to keep a look at it.
before we fight, can I attempt to intimidate the dragon to tell it to go away?
No.
Oh,
Yeah, sorry, you can roll. It's difficulty 10.
We'll need 18 successes.
You could
Yeah.
certainly try.
I was
Make
going to
a
use
roll.
warrior's bearing to use.
Okay.
Go for it.
So I'm going to use warrior's bearing to use might
Yeah.
and vigor to be my stat for it rather than trying to use like one of the normal talky ones.
So you're like
So,
beefing yourself
popping out my
up
chest and be like,
yeah. Get out
we've
of
already
there.
taken down your bridge. We're not going to fight you too, you evil creature. Leave now with your life. It was a valiant effort.
3 successes. That is impressive. And the dragon looks at you for a moment with respect, right? You are this, it is large, right? And it is scary. And you kind of shout at it, and you see a little nod of its head. And it's like, you are worthy.
Oh wait, doesn't my axe give me something impressive? Gain
Yeah,
a die when you attempt to intimidate. Oh yeah,
Yeah.
I could have had an extra dice. I don't think I would have made any difference, but still, I should remember that.
Has this action has this worked out as a taunt or something mainly?
No.
Yeah, I was basically trying to use intimidation,
Oh.
and I was trying to intimidate him to go away.
Yeah. Unfortunately, it didn't work. But
I just wanted to use Warrior's Bearing. I've never actually used it before.
yeah.
Yeah, it worked.
Good, I like that.
That's actually
Very-
getting a slight revision, Warrior's Bearing, but we'll
Very
save that for
Geralt.
later.
Very Geralt.
Okay, so we will begin combat. So let's roll for initiative to see who gets to go first. Now, Ozyrandian is a villain,
Ooh.
right? Which means that he gets 2 activations. Okay.
Oh, bog.
Oh, fudge socks.
So bear that in mind.
Okay.
So
Would you like me to roll observe party?
Yes, please.
2 successes. Oh, 3
Oh.
successes.
Nice.
Wow. Okay. Fantastic. So,
Not his fix, obviously.
so you guys get to go first. One of you gets to go first.
I could relocate the locust, but I'm gonna actually wait until you are like locked into combat with him. So, there is.
Gotta wait. You, as in, like, go on, just go run into a fight. Go on.
I think that's what the implication was.
You
Unless
don't
someone
have to tell him. You're right down there, Garon. Do you want to have a go at the big lizard, or do you want us to take some pot shots from up here?
I mean, Garon's always up for a fight, isn't he? And this is glorious.
This is definitely glorious.
So
Yes,
he's
what were
got
you seeking?
a noble end.
Yeah.
Something tells me this might be it. So Garon could raise his axe up high. My friends, flee! I will hold the beast. And he and gloriously runs into
Wicked.
battle in true Garon fashion. And grab my token. Oh, why can't I not grab my token?
Paused.
Because we
paused.
are paused.
Sorry. There you go. Unpaused.
There we go. That's my move. It's time to get wailing. So, unsurprisingly, I'm sure viewers will be absolutely shocked that I'm going to swing my axe at him.
Oh yeah. What?
I do get 2 successes.
Yeah. Cool.
What's his defense and other medingles?
So what are you using?
My great axe.
Slashing.
Yes. I believe
Okay,
it's
so it's got
slashing.
3 protection against slashing.
I'm going to assume it's slashing. It's a big old axe. Do.
I think so.
Great axe. Yeah, slash. So 3 protection against that.
Yep.
So I've got extra success, and then I'm going to spend a point of vitality to give myself my striker talent,
Mm-hmm.
which gives me 2 extra ones. So I basically just cancel out his protection at that point. And then what's his target defense?
Toughness is 10 plus.
10 plus. Lovely. So 10 damage dice at 10 plus. Let's see if I can do anything.
Ooh, nice.
3 damage!
Nice.
And then I shall swing again because I have nothing else to do at this
Swing
point in
away.
time. Let's
Do
see
your
if I can do
third
something.
action, right?
I'm going to spend a point of vitality to get that.
Nice.
And then let's see the damage. I'm not going to spend any more vitality on top of that because I'm now down to 12 vitality. I wish to not die straight away. So protection free. It's a start. It's a start. Sorry.
2
And,
damage.
yeah,
Okay.
he's attempting to distract the beast, thinking that his friends will run away, but who knows what they'll do.
Okay. So it's my go. So it's not very happy. It's like, oh, you've run in and you've managed to hurt it a bit. And the creature is going to
See the error of its ways.
Revisit my intimidation check and realise that I'm mighty and he wants to flee.
I'm
Reassess
not
its
sure
life
about that
choices.
one. It's going to do a tail lash, where it makes a might roll against you.
It's a sort of end. Not sure it's noble.
It makes a might roll, and it can use its extra successes to force a move.
That is outrageous.
Oh my god!
Ooh.
I'm going to use my bad luck. So now there's 5 good luck, and I'm going to re-roll those 5 dice that failed. This is better.
Hi.
5
That-
successes.
That's heroic right there. I mean, villainous, I guess.
It's
but-
villainous, exactly.
Mm.
So its tail is strength 8. I'm going to use 1, 2, 3.
I assume I get no opportunity to resist this in any way,
No,
shape, or form.
No, because this actually costs him vitality to do it. So he's
get tail
burning
whipped,
something.
boy.
So I'm going to use 3 successes to move you back, right?
Rightio.
And then 1 additional success on top. So strength 9. And what's your protection against crush?
It's normal, so 3.
3. Okay. So
And I am now toughness 10.
as tough as a dragon. A small baby dragon. But yeah,
Yes.
yeah.
I'll take it.
Yeah,
Count.
yeah.
Huzzah!
Cool. Okay.
I can imagine this heroic scene is like Gelon gets feet and he kind of digs his axe and scrapes it on the floor and then looks up and is like, ha 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 ha. Like little tiny little scratch on him.
Just kind of wipe off the blood from the mouth.
It is then going to fly. It's going to move. They were 60 feet tall, weren't they? The
They were.
towers.
Mm-hmm.
So it's going to move to there.
So
Hello.
So it's huge wings, and it moves, flies up to the top of the tower, clutching onto the parapets.
Well, so much for taking cover.
And it's kind of glancing around at everyone now, like, but that is 2 actions. So it is over to you guys.
Did I ask this last time? Do I know anything about drakes? I have a vague memory that I did.
You did. You know they're powerful. You know that if they are corrupted, they often don't grow to their full splendor because something's trying to control them. Makes them weaker than. This is a fallen star drake, rather than a true star drake. So it's smaller and weaker, and therefore can be controlled by, other people. A normal big dragon, like in Kesben at the edge of the world, they're like huge, big blue, silver dragon type things, and they're like the kings of that city.
Would I know if this had any sort of... I'm interested in casting a spell I haven't used before, which is Intellect Fortress, which raises everyone's defiance. And I'm wondering if... Anyway,
You doubt that this creature is very skilled in the use of magic, and is probably more feral.
Okay, fine. Then I don't need my turn yet. Thank you.
I think I might shoot it.
Yeah.
and a runaway, perhaps.
I might just shoot it. See how it goes, really. Give it a pop.
Yeah.
Like in the shape of its head.
It reminds me of something.
Oh yeah.
I've already got one of them.
Here we go. Sorry, I didn't show the
Get out of the
viewers where
bag
it's
and
moved
show
up
it
to.
to them.
So it was down here. it was down here, and it flew up to the top of the tower. And it's the Hydra. I didn't get another token, unfortunately.
So yeah, option run downstairs. It's not very heroic, is it? Right, shooting in. Because why not?
Mm-hmm.
Longbow, short range, big dragon.
Go for it.
Oh, nice.
I'll
Two
take
extra
3.
successes.
2 extra successes.
Nice.
It's what's evasion this time?
Its evasion is 9.
Evasion's 9. Its toughness is...
Oh no, hang on. It
Oh.
flew.
Okay.
Its evasion goes up by 1 until the end of the turn because it's been
Flapping
moving
about.
around. Yep. So 10 plus.
10. Don't have enough hit points to use the special eye thing. Hey-ho. And toughness is what against piercing? Or
3.
protection? No, it's 3 against piercing. Damn it. I was hoping for something special, but no.
3 damage. Nice.
Boink! Do it again. What the hell? Yay!
Oh, cool. You got enough successes. Great. Hit with your
but-
second shot.
Yeah.
It turns to look at you like, I'm not happy about this.
Well, I'm not happy about this either. So that makes 2 of us. I have no bonus successes now, so I'm going to bring the damage dice down a bit. This may not do any damage at all. 1 pink. And I would. Help!
Brilliant. Brilliant. Right. Well, it's my second activation then.
Oh, so that's what that means. Okay.
Yeah.
Second go.
I get 2 goes. He's a villain.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Shouldn't it be 2 us, 1 him, 2 us, 1 him, or something? Yes.
Well, you'll get to both go after me.
Ah, okay.
It favors the
He just wants to eat me.
heroes at the end.
Go on then.
Mm.
His fix makes himself look tasty.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
That doesn't sound like a good idea.
Right. It's going to use this bite action. It will
Try and dodge. Not sure I can dodge.
cost vitality. The Star Drake bites a target within 10-2. The dragon may use extra successes to confer the weakened condition.
Ooh, that's
And it's strength 12. So I've got to make a might roll to hit you. Oh no, sorry. I okay, well I hit you. But I should roll 6 dice. I'd forgotten to put my other one. Hang on. Yes, that is a success.
oh good.
So 2 successes. So you're going to get a weakened 1 condition.
Right.
And then my damage dice, this is a strength 12.
Does his fix get some sort of evasion thingy?
Only if it's evasion.
It's against evasion.
Well, it is against evasion.
Yep, this one.
Oh.
It's a special attack, right? He like snaps out to bite someone. So
I
it's
would
like an
to
evasion
use
based
my
thing.
elusive shift then.
Ooh. So what's your defense?
Increase my evasion by 2
Right.
before the effect strength is rolled.
Yep.
So that puts my evasion up to 10.
Nice. Five points of damage. Okay.
That's a lot.
So
It's a good job they don't roll into wounds, isn't it?
yeah. Not yet. So its head, like with its long neck, like snaps out, and you like scrapes down your side. Quite hurting
I
you.
don't like
So,
this snake thing.
That
Get
was
off.
one action.
Oh, good.
I think we're going to do breath weapon.
Okay.
It looks down over the parapet at Geron. And what's the? It's yeah.
Is this? I know you've changed the wording of it, but is this like what would have been a burn attack?
So this will be element.
So it's
So
now
burn,
element.
But
Yeah.
it would be burn. But it breathes out it's like a blast of noxious acid-like fumes that tear at your body. Right.
So would my duck and cover talent still work, where I get to add an additional protection against burn damage by one?
Yes.
And I suspend a point of vitality and add one to my protection
Okay.
against this.
Yep, because it's element damage.
Yeah.
And right, so it's strength 15 versus evasion.
Evasion is 7, but it is protection 4 now.
Okay, so 11 dice against what was your defense?
7.
7.
Evasion's not great. Oh my god!
9 points of damage.
Oh my god!
What the holy hell?
I have 2 vitality points left.
Well,
Oh,
that's 2 more than his fix.
Hang on.
And
Can't-
you
I can't re-roll any damage, Millie, because I
out of
I
bad
haven't
luck.
got any bad luck. All the good luck's on your side of the table.
That's
So it breathes on you like that, and
Can we
that is the
use
end of its
a
go.
luck token to make you reroll.
No.
Damn it.
Okay.
May I, Obol? May I?
Yeah. I just wanted to ask one thing about the barrier spell. Because Garon is like out of range, he cannot attack him, he cannot even bump his vitality because he basically cannot engage him, right?
So you want me to save someone who's no use in the current battle?
No, I want you to, if Pete allows it, to get the barrier vertically instead of horizontally, and just get them on a higher level.
You want me to play Minecraft, don't you?
Yes, yes, I do.
Or Fortnite, building
Still
those
only
little
10
towers as
feet
I go.
tall.
I have no idea what you're talking about now.
You want me to cast 6 of those?
He basically wanted to make a staircase out of barriers. So
Yes.
Geralt could
There is a
jump
new
up.
spell that I've created that does this, right?
Ah,
But it's
Staircase to hell.
it wasn't available to
okay.
Rob,
It's
unfortunately.
in a new.
Go on, Rob. Then.
Thank you. I'm just going to
No.
move.
No stairway.
We're going to move 2 over here.
Okay.
Then I'm going to cast a 1 vitality mind fog,
Oh,
if I may.
okay.
A 1 action mind fog. Spend 2 vitality, which is 1 at vitality for me because of my talent.
Mhm.
Each enemy takes a blinding hit versus defiance, with the strength being dictated by the number of actions. So it's a strength 4 hit versus defiance.
Okay. And it's blinding. Okay, that's cool. Very cool. I like it. The defiance is 8 plus.
So damage rolls. Target defense is 8 and 4 damage dice. Yeah,
Yep.
and bang.
Oh,
Wow.
4. So it's got blinded 4.
That's
Wow.
quite nice.
That's very nice. That is very nice. I'm just checking how I get rid of that. At the end of my activation.
Yeah,
Okay. Anything
I've got 1
else?
action left.
Yep.
And I'm going to cast a 1 action firebolt at it
Oh, nice.
because it's got 4 less evasion.
Yes.
So that's
I like it.
off a scroll. Let me just de-scroll.
De-scroll.
So that's costs no vitality, and yeah, it's a 1 action thing. And reading that, it says, target 1 creature, make a ranged attack versus arcane. If successful, spell causes burn. Blah blah blah. So let's just do the first thing.
Burn.
Uh,
blah, blah, blah.
Yeah, sorry, I'll get there in a minute.
No worries. No worries.
Arcane.
Oh, here we go.
Wizards.
3 successes, so 2
Uh,
additionals.
Oh, wonderful. So that is a strength one, so it's 9 dice versus his evasion, which is now 6,
5.
5. Okay,
Because
so
that
9
benefit
dice.
was until its next turn, which it just
Ah,
had.
okay. So damage rolls. Its target is 5. Damage dice is 9.
Here we go.
And then damage.
Holy shit!
8 damage. Wowzers, trousers. Look at that. Right.
Yeah.
You know where it's
That-
going
yeah.
next turn, right?
That's the end of my turn and my
That's
life.
right, get its attention.
Oddball.
Yes.
Okay. Yeah. So.
But it has no
Oddball-
idea who did that. It's blind.
Yes. Unless
It
he
knows
has.
who did that.
Yeah. Yeah. The problem I have with moving the locust is gonna take me the whole turn, and it's gonna be useless because the moment I move it, he's just gonna jump somewhere else, which is annoying.
That's dragons for you.
Yeah.
Those
So
annoying dragons.
I'm gonna, from where I stand, I'm just gonna shoot him with a crossbow. 'Cause-
Then it takes
Well-
advantage of his evasion missing.
Oh
as
yeah,
well.
yeah.
Yep. Yep.
Okay. How much is that now? 2.
2 successes.
So the strength of the crossbow was 6,
So it becomes
and
7.
his
And his protection against piercing is 3. So it's 4 dice. But
okay,
roll
4
against
dice. Okay,
3 damage.
and that's 3.
Oh.
Reload and fire again.
Okay. 3 successes to hit.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Whee!
Wow.
Wow. What is going on today? You guys are rolling
Heroic
really, really well.
deeds.
So that was 6 plus 4 minus 3. Yes. That's 7.
Yes.
7 die
Mm-hmm.
versus 5 and 6.
It screams in pain as blood pours out of its body.
Ooh.
The bolts.
No
puncturing
more
it.
funky business for him now.
How'd you like that, you snaky bastard?
And that's me done.
Okay. Right. So, that's the end of the round. So back to the beginning, and we have our heroes.
Sorry. May I cast some sort of protection spell on me?
I was going
gonna
to suggest
say
you
yes,
go next
and then
anyway.
you said on you.
All right, yeah. What are you going to suggest, Dan?
I was going to suggest you go next because your
Yeah.
magic does way more damage than my axe does.
Yeah,
so.
yeah. So
Okay.
fine.
So I'm going to cast a 2. So it's evasion still down, right?
Yeah.
Yes,
Yeah, I'm
until
going
his
to just-
activation.
Chuck another 2 action scroll firebolt into it.
Oh, can you do 2 action scrolls?
Yes.
Ah.
Now, fortunately, a 2 action scroll, which is strength 9. So make a range attack against with arcane, and that's over there, and it's this thing, and it's here.
Do you want to use some
Sure.
good luck to re-roll some of those dice?
No. No. God. No. I think not. So 2 successes. So that gives me 1 extra dice.
Yes.
So that's 10 dice against, what did we say, 5?
5s.
Chothog, and that's damage. Target fence, one of them. That much.
Oh.
That's 7 damage.
Glass cannon. Glass
Okay.
cannon. Glass cannon.
Yeah.
And then I'm going to cast, as a 1 action scroll, my last firebolt scroll. and that is again not to be a bit.
Are you
of a
out
long
of
trick.
Are you out of vitality?
These are all off script. No, I don't have Firebolt as a memorized spell.
Oh, okay.
I only have those 3 scrolls that I picked up from the
right,
dungeon that
gotcha.
wasn't.
Roll Matt.
Yes.
Library.
I was just wondering if you had any vitality left from last.
Oh yeah,
time.
I've still got 6 vitality.
Okay.
Don't tell him that.
Good to know.
Yeah, sorry.
Oh, you fell into that
Yeah,
trap.
I did, didn't I? That one. Reroll now, please,
Oh, okay,
officer.
cool. Officer.
Yeah. That'll do. Is that
You
one
need
or
3
2?
successes for your second. It's another
Spend a
spell, right?
vitality.
Oh, yes. Sorry, I forgot. I don't normally multi-attack, so I'll take a vitality. Do
Okay.
3. I'll spend a vitality rather to do 3 successes. So this is a strength 1. So it's a 1 action scroll. So it's 7 against 5. And that's damage roll. No, 6.
Wow.
6.
Okay.
13.
Dragon who?
He's hurting. Seriously hurting.
How is the poor thing doing?
He's cooking up nicely.
This dragon is like
Looks like dragon's back on the
twisting
menu.
and turning and blasts of fire and crossbow bolts and everything. This your very effective gang of ranged combat heroes are just like starting to take it to pieces, and it's like roars, and it is going to run away.
Is it its go? I suppose it is.
Yep, it is its go. Oh, hang on.
Don't slip off, you stinky bastard.
Get off my land.
Tempted to fly over
but
the other side and then
He
hit
can't
Chothog
say.
off the tower.
He can't
Oh, do that. That's fabulous.
But he's blinded. Come on now.
Yeah. How is the flying working when you cannot see for shit?
It's like it's
into
not
a
fully
stone
blinded.
tower.
It's
I'm
like
looking
you
forward
get
to
a
this.
penalty to
I
anything that
see.
requires
it's
an attack roll.
myopia, is it? It's not actual blindness.
Yeah. Otherwise, not being able to do anything in a round would be
Everything's
pretty
just
crap.
a bit blurry.
I would very much like him to flop on the side of the tower and just sling down.
I was hoping for a kind of head plot into the wall. Like proper dive velocity as well, and then just miss.
He's gonna fly over here.
Bye.
And he is going to attempt to hit tail swipe Chothog. You can use additional extra successes for a forced move.
There will be extra
A
successes.
flying wizard.
But I have a 2 difficulty penalty to hit you because I'm blinded.
Jolly good.
So I need to roll 3 successes.
Against what?
My might.
Okay.
Right.
Good luck with that.
I have 1 bad
It's a
luck.
dragon. Yeah, you do. You don't need it though.
3 successes. I need some additional extra successes to knock you off the tower. So I'm going to use the bad luck and re-roll those 3 dice that failed.
Shall not pass.
Come on, Karma. Shit.
Yay! Okay.
Yay?
Oh,
Well, yay for me.
Yeah. Oh.
Yay.
Okay,
Boo
so
for us.
There's going to be a pushback. But let's do a damage roll, which is 8 dice. What's your evasion?
Fine. Evasion. Ah, no. Funny you should mention that. 4.
Okay.
The wizard with the noodly legs. Did I mention glass
Right.
cannon?
Oh, that's a lot of things.
Oh wow! And if, yep. Okay.
No, I'm
dead.
Oh right, I'm going to fall off.
And then you're gonna
You've
fall
just
off
taken
and
7 damage. Which I'm
falling
guessing by
damage as
Right.
well.
So I have 0, but that's 7. has zeroed my vitality.
Yes.
So if you knock me off,
Yep.
does that count as the same damage in the same
This
thing?
is a good question.
I don't think it does. What do people at home think?
Mum, log on.
Save me!
Well, I think.
Can we have a poll?
Paul. Wow.
Let's see what happened. Let me have a look at the falling rules.
Chothok
Right?
is going to die. That's what's going to happen.
Let me have a
It's a
look at the whole-
60-foot tower.
It's going to be a flat hobgoblin with really nice handwriting.
So that would be what, 12 squares. So it'd be a strength 12 hit.
So if I fell 5 feet, it's 1 dice.
Yes,
Okay.
against your toughness.
You sure it's not my defiance? Okay, toughness.
But
6
you
plus.
may make
You
a
need to
might
defy
check.
gravity.
But
Okay.
you may make a might check to reduce the strength of the hit if they have a reaction available.
And you do.
If we have reactions available as heroes, can Geron give up his next turn to try and catch him?
Dive underneath in a proper heroic
Oh, I like
fashion.
that.
I
I like that.
think
I'm willing to give up Geron's next action to attempt to catch Chothok. Because there's a 60-foot
Maybe
tower and
his-
Geron's right.
Maybe his robes could get caught on the crenellations.
Crenellations.
Chothog, no. How tall is the tower? People shouting doom.
There's some mixed messages in chat.
What is your... let's do your might roll, right? Let's do your
Sure.
might roll.
Oh, I don't think I've done that before.
Come on, Noodle
You've
Boy.
got lots of good luck, right? So
Yeah.
I might have to give you all of it. Oh, that was nearly a
Oh.
12.
that was nearly...
Reroll it.
No,
Reroll it.
man, no. I have faith in the Minotaur's
Okay.
catching ability.
Okay.
I will allow Geron
Catch on a horn.
to sacrifice his turn to jump underneath Chothog, right? Geron, how many... What health are you on?
2 vitality. I got this though. I got
2
12
vitality.
wounds. I'm okay with taking
And
damage.
Chothog, how many wounds have you got?
4. Also, could this be considered a ranged attack with me as the weapon?
Well,
Te-
I'm
technically
going to
that
say
makes
that
sense.
we're going to split the damage between you.
Oh, thank God.
Yeah. So it's going to be... let's see, we're going to roll 4 dice for Chothog. And we're going to roll 8 dice for Geron.
8.
Okay?
Wow.
Because it's 12 dice for the
There's
fall, right?
20 for the fall. Yeah.
So what is your toughness, Chothog?
6.
Sorry? 6.
6.
That's better than evasion, right?
It is, yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Oh no, let's do Geron first. That's fun. What's your toughness? 10.
10.
Right. So a Chothog lands on you. You take
And
2
that
points
was my
of
last
damage.
2. That's my last 2 vitality.
There you
What
go.
like is your protection against crushing?
I mean, I'm
it's just falling.
Straight,
It's
just fall down. I will
Um,
take those 2 points of vitality as I try to save the dear goblin as he
Okay.
falls.
and then we're going to roll 4 dice against a 6+. Yeah.
I should pay attention to this. Sorry. Yeah.
And I think maybe, Aldoon, what you
gods.
mentioned earlier on, right? I
Wouldn't
may let you use luck on a dying roll to make me re-roll successes.
Yeah.
We'll see.
That'd be cool.
He's
Fine,
alive!
He's fine.
2 damage.
Be
So you
broken.
fall down and you're like, shit, ah! And then you hear, I'm coming.
I'm coming, Chothog!
Splat, kapow, bosh. You're both out of vitality. You're either weakened or stunned.
Flat on the ground.
You're not occupying the same space.
You kind
Geron,
of
you're
bounce
there.
off
You're,
Geron.
and you're there.
It's just like the end of the Princess Bride, isn't it? When they threw her out of the window.
Oh, yeah.
You float delicately
Yes.
down, land on a
Yes.
horse, and ride off. Yeah, it's just like that.
Yep,
And
absolutely.
then the 2 of you kiss.
Yeah, sure.
Absolutely. And
That's the way we want to go. Let's do it.
Help.
And you hear the dragon roar it thinks in like victory on top of the tower.
I'm literally not saying a word.
Over to the heroes, yeah.
Oddball?
Yeah.
Oh, hang
okay,
on.
so
It's the end of its turn. It gets to make a might check against its blinded condition.
Oh, that's true, yeah. Damn it.
Right.
I
So I've
hope
got
his
blinded
eyeball
4.
falls off.
Right.
Hmm. Oh, so does your check mean if you succeed, it goes down to 3, or depending on
Ah,
the
The
it's
number of
down to
successes
1.
I have reduce off of that.
Whoa.
Okay, so is it now blinded 1?
It is indeed.
Oh, that's all right.
Yeah, I haven't got any luck to re-roll any of those to get 4
Oh,
successes.
shame.
So it's blinded 1. It's kind of clearing, and it's peeking out of one of its eyes sideways at Oddball, like who it turns around and you're right there next to it.
Yeah.
Right, hero turn.
Yes. I'm gonna position myself here so I don't actually fall into freaking ravine when he pushes me. Just fall off the tower, you know.
Depends how many successes he gets.
Yeah, well, no, the direction is wrong. Because if I was here,
Oh,
he would
that
just
way.
punt me.
Yes, I see what you're saying.
Move all the way around, and then Geron can catch you.
If he gets you
Yeah.
between the 2 towers on the other side, then that's a field goal, I think.
Okay, and I'm just gonna apply my axe to him and raise the shield. Move, hit, and raise the shield.
Okay, you gain a die when using the axe. Oh, yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, how much? I'm re-rolling this shit.
You got 6 dice.
Ups.
Okay.
Yeah, and still nothing.
Okay, I will. Or you could just spend a point of vitality to get your success.
Yeah, you know, at these, you're actually right, because at these rates, it doesn't matter if I have 6 or 7. So I have 1 success.
Vitality was so last year anyway.
Oh, yeah.
Certainly
As
wasn't
shown
quite
on the
good.
above
Get on.
picture. So the strength 7, and that does burn damage. What's
Element
his
damage.
protection?
2.
So down to 5, and what's his toughness? 10.
10 plus.
Okay. Can I re-roll that?
Yeah, you can spend a luck on re-rolling that.
What's
Yeah,
the luck
because
dice score now?
Well, I've got one bad luck, so this will be the
2
second.
bad luck.
3-2 then. yeah?
okay.
3-2.
Burn it.
Ah. Okay.
Fill in 1
So
pip on
that's-
your axe.
Yes, will do. And that was rather disappointing, the whole thing.
Unfortunately.
Done.
You notice ice crackling around the edge of the battle axe as you hit it. Okay, so that was your go, right? So
Yeah.
now it's my go. Is it my turn now?
And what wasn't Hisvik shooting already this turn? Because that's a new turn.
Chothog went.
Those-
I
I
went.
went
First?
You went. Then me again. And then
Yeah, so that's Hisvik left at
No,
the
no,
last.
because he gets to go twice.
I get to go
Yeah.
twice.
Ah,
Snaky boy gets 2 goes.
Yep.
okay. Brace.
Um,
run!
Oh, is it going to go out in a blaze of glory?
Yes. No?
Yes, I think it will.
I wanted skull.
His breath weapon costs wounds. That's the thing. right?
Nice.
Yes, please do. I can
So-
take it.
Okay.
Provoke it using its breath weapon.
Okay.
Despite the fact it did an astonishing amount of damage to get her on.
It breathes a 60-foot long, 10-foot wide stream of acid-like out. And that is strength 15, element damage versus evasion.
How many?
Versus
15, did you say?
evasion.
Yes.
Okay,
What's,
and
first,
my
what's your
protection?
element protection?
Well, the Holberg is 2, and it has no weaknesses. So
Okay.
Plus
Two.
one
So
for your
that's
shield, right?
2.
Yep.
And I have a
Did
shield.
you raise your shield?
Yes, I did.
Okay, cool. So down to 9.
So that's 12.
Oh, 12,
Ah,
sorry,
9.
no, not 9. 12. And
Shouldn't have said
your
anything.
evasion is
And my evasion is 9 plus.
9. Wow. Here we
Fine.
go.
Be fine. I'm not looking. That's an awful lot of dice.
5
Ah.
points of damage.
Still have vitality. Just the one, but still.
Okay. Right.
I give him a finger and make a face
And
at him.
that finger gets bitten off.
Or burnt.
I have another 9. I don't care.
Corroded.
You have
or
another
something.
9 vitality.
No
No, I have
fingers.
another 9 fingers.
Oh, another 9 fingers. Okay, it's just going to claw you then. Just with a
I would
Ah,
imagine
a
double,
brutal claw.
Cartoon characters with only
Okay.
So it's got to roll to hit you. Here we go. Now it's got difficulty plus 2 because it's blinded. Still,
Mhm.
Yeah.
he does
yeah,
it.
That makes such a difference.
Okay.
Yep, and that is strength. Let me check the thing. Strength 9, slashing. So what's your protection?
So that's 6.
6.
3. The shield's still up.
Okay, taking it from a dragon. What's your toughness?
6 plus.
Oh, here we go.
3. So
Only 3.
I'm out of vitality. And I'm... what was the melee
Weakened or
count?
stunned.
Stunned.
Stunned. Okay.
Okay.
And that is its go. And at the
Actually,
end,
and the Hallberg, did it do anything?
hang on.
Because I got
Yep.
attacked in all the possible ways.
Yes.
It has to do something.
Yeah. You get a pip on your Halberg. Yep.
Okay.
Sorry, I just have to refer to my notes. And at the end of its turn, it makes a might check against its blindness. Huzzah! It's no longer blinded.
Damn it.
Shoot it in the bum.
Right. So,
Yeah.
over to...
We think it'll be his fix because Geron
Yes.
gave up his go for a heroic deed.
You did.
Right, his fix
Totally
is
worth it.
weakened, I've decided.
You can drink one of your thingies, your restoration potions, right?
Very tempted to drink one of the restoration potions. I think that might be a good idea. So his fix is going to that one action. He says, hoping. Drink a restoration potion.
Sure, if it's like on your bandolier ready.
Oh yeah, there's sausages, condiments, restoration potions, little sachets of salt.
Okay,
He says.
go for it.
So glug 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 glug. Does that remove my conditions as well? I don't mind if it doesn't.
No, it
No,
gives
fine.
you back your vitality.
Okay. So having done that, now shooting the dragon, because that's what needs to happen.
With the eye thingy?
With the eye, yes.
Oh,
Three little dots appear on the dragon butthole.
Okay.
It's a heroic end.
That's not the heroic end. Okay, that is a hit.
It's-
Did you add your die?
Yes. Yes.
Okay.
Case of deadly hemorrhoids right there.
So defense, evasion is dropped by 4,
Oh, I
It
just
also
got rid of that bloody blinded condition.
and it hasn't flown. So
No, so 5s.
5.
Yeah.
Is that with the -4? So it would have been 9.
It would have
That's
been 9.
thingy. There's an extra one, and then we drop it by 3 for the toughness. God, that's not a lot. And then we roll some dice. I'll take the 4.
Okay. So, do you see his fix? Draw his bow, and the thing slots in. The 3 dots around the dragon's posterior, and this arrow flies into its body, one end, and flies out the other end past Oddball, and the dragon quivers in horrendous pain, a horrible guttural noise escaping its mouth, and it falls dead on the roof of on the roof of the tower.
Oh,
Collapsed.
good.
That's my head.
Ah, you can take it.
Congratulations, you defeated Ozyrandian, the fallen star drake.
Woo!
Huzzah!
In the butt. In the butt. In the butt.
Yes. That is very
So who's
disturbing.
level
Yay!
3?
I
Still
will
not.
be now. It's when you do 3 deeds, right?
Yep.
Yes, then I am now level 3 as well.
Okay.
Still not.
Okay.
I've also in that battle I've got 5 pips of my level 3 deeds.
Woo!
Oh, what are they?
I've got 3 in Astromancer and 1 in Spatial Master and 1 in Conjurer in Training.
Wow.
Oh, cool.
Mhm. And I have nothing.
I got 1 in Assassin for defeat an opponent in combat who's adjacent to a party member.
Cool.
In the
Oh yeah.
Nice.
And hopefully got 1 for surviving another battle against. Oh, it's not multiple enemy. It doesn't count. Damn it.
No. In level 3, you get a deed that says survive a battle
Yes,
against
yes.
a
You
villain.
continue to taunt me with your talk of level 3.
Yeah.
Yeah, but we did win the
We did
battle,
that last time,
I guess.
think.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
got that one for last one. That's
Yeah.
fine.
Okay. Uh-huh.
Yeah, so I got an assassin and I got an elusive shift.
Cool.
So my level 1 deeds are coming along well.
Cool.
Yep. I
I'm
have
looking forward to
nothing.
unlocking things like sneak attack and lightning reflex because they sound kind of fun.
Locked another one of my level 1 deeds as well, which is sword and board. I've done 4 defensive techniques over the game now, over the whole thing. So I gained defensive expert, which means I now need to go get a shield because I need a shield to use that ability. But we'll do that at a
Yeah.
later date.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Funny
If you
enough,
feel-
I gain nothing right now.
Really?
No, it's just I didn't even get the adept in training because that was just the 1.
Okay.
I didn't defeat anybody in combat.
But we're not dead.
Yeah, no,
I mean, that is true.
I'm
Oh.
going to take that pip of life.
Cool.
Take-
So this
take that
huge
forwards.
carcass of this dragon has slumped onto the floor in front of Oddball, and it's got a rather horrible smell about it. Oddball, you're also covered in this kind of gross, acidic vomit.
I object
as was
to that.
Garon. And Chothog, you've had a bit of a run in with it, and Hisfix, you're feeling a bit tired. The conditions
fine.
pass.
Fine.
You were weakened, but that passes. Right. Oh, what's that noise?
What's that noise?
Yeah.
It sounds like a weird bird.
Something.
Yeah, it's just some thing that made.
If anyone wants some soap or a bit of a scrub up, I can produce that.
Yeah, do you have a freaking bathtub in there?
No, I can't get that out. The most we have tried because Garon, as you know, gets quite messy. The best I've found is a bucket and a mop is what I can get out of the bag.
Oh, no.
You
told me
that with special cleaning utensils.
But they are special cleaning utensils, Garon. That's absolutely right. A lot of you seem to have like acid damage, and maybe Chothog the Learned could best advise. But I don't know, some sort of alkali mix might kind of calm that down, or some aloe vera or something.
Chothog's busy. He's just curled up in Garon's arms, sobbing gently to himself.
It is okay, little buddy.
So tall.
Okay,
I
a very
like-
gentle pat on the head.
It's all so
never-
tall.
That kills.
never
That
liked
kills
the-
Chothog.
Yes. Yeah, I like the cannon, but less like the glass.
Well, you were the bloody cannon today.
Yeah.
That was very good.
Bravo.
That blinded, that mind fog.
Yeah.
Those
That's really
firebolts weren't bad either.
Yeah.
Got none left now.
Once you lowered the evasion, That's a good good
His
tactic.
fix is going to stumble down the stairs and go up the other tower and start to loot the body. And by loot the body, I mean deskull the body.
Let's see. Somebody
You're saying
roll.
it...
Oh no!
No, go on. Sorry.
Somebody roll 1d12.
I dare not. I always roll shit.
Come on, Rob.
Oh, sorry, me. All right then. Roll 1 to 12.
1.
Oh no.
Can we use luck on that?
We don't even know what we're rolling.
Yeah, you can use luck on that.
Is it a Cthulhu check? Is 1 bad or good,
This
Pete?
is an amount of things that you find.
Oh,
Okay.
right. Yeah, let's
Please,
re-roll that.
please use luck on that.
Amount of diseases we find.
10
You
diseases!
read my mind.
Oh, it's like sailors on shore leave.
I got a gangrene. Always want to have a gangrene.
10. Okay.
10, yeah.
You find 5 acid bombs and 5
Woo!
acid vials worth of stuff that you can harvest from the body, and with a craft roll you can make acid bombs and acid vials.
Does
Ooh.
anybody have
Up
any
to 5
craft?
of each.
This isn't the acid that
yes.
gives you the visions, though.
No,
It just burns
wrong
you.
kind. Wrong kind.
That's the pharmacopoeia. We need the druid for that.
Yeah.
We need to roll the
Okay.
craft right away, or can it be?
It's you have to do it when
That
you have
seems like a downtime.
a pause or a downtime activity if you want to do.
In these
that.
towers, my fellow adventurers, do we feel like they might be, I don't know, equipped with guard rooms and other lootable items?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I am all for the loot.
His fix is trying to fit the skull into the bag.
They don't seem to have any other kind of. They are just from the book.
Just detach the jaw.
Garon, I've got you a new hat.
Not sure. Garon feels he appropriately contributed, other than diving underneath Chofolk to that battle.
You were
Oh,
suitably heroic.
Yeah, man. You were the most heroic of the
You
lot of us.
called out the dragon. You met it on its own terms.
And then it ran away on the tower.
Yeah, Garon's
In
taken it. He was
fear.
so scary, the dragon ran
Yeah.
away.
Yeah.
As per usual, Garon, he's seen the situation in his own light. And he was so scary, the dragon had to run away from him and couldn't fight him in single combat.
Try to pick on the
Absolutely.
tastier members of the team.
The towers
Yes,
have 3 internal floors: ground floor, a first floor, and a second floor. But they have seemed to have been largely looted on this side and left empty.
Oh, we're not.
Looks
going
like they
over the
don't
other
even
side.
like sleep this side. They just probably man it and sleep the other side.
Oh,
See
well, never
where
mind.
those
Off we
tents
go.
are on the map. And you can see now over the far side, like some gnolls scrapping around and gathering things, and like it looks like a movement of a small band, maybe a few more than were coming towards you before, who hadn't come out of the tents, are kind of gathering stuff and moving away.
Yeah, so the big boss is gonna know soon that the bridge is down.
I could snipe them.
Yes, please.
You can take 1 or 2 of them out, but they're moving away quite fast, so it's
His
difficult.
fix is going to do it anyway.
Yeah, sure. Tick those.
Yeah, just
Take
put a
those
dent in
arrows
those
off.
20,000.
Every little helps.
Yeah, absolutely. That knoll. There you go. He's dead.
Dead knoll today is a knoll that's not trying to gnaw me tomorrow.
Absolutely.
That's what my grandpappy used to tell me. Never did find out what happened to him.
And in the distance, if you remember, let's get that image out again. Skull Gorge Bridge.
His fixed family history seems to be quite.
No.
Yep. If you remember the image, Skull Gorge Bridge, you can see off in the distance. There's the hills, and you can see many smoke trails coming from that dotted horizon. If you remember, it's quite flat, and it's Arlorn is a flat disc world, so you can see from your elevated position, you can kind of see out, and you can see these smoke trails sort of dotted across that horizon.
we supposed to do now? We've like killed the dragon and buffeted up the bridge. What happens now?
I think we go back to the ferry and we're lauded as heroes, and then we prepare for the inevitable advance of the army of evil. We
Yeah.
also probably need to explain to the village why there's a bunch of forest giants.
Oh, right, yeah,
Yes.
there's probably not many villagers left, really, is there?
And we need to send the plans and whatever other things we found as like proof that we actually do require the reinforcements, or just alert all the other settlements, along the route, really.
Mhm.
Because that was one of the objects of us just trekking out here, was to get the proof for somebody else.
Have we
So you've got the
proof?
map, haven't
So
you?
we got the battle map.
Yeah.
We got that. We've got.
You sent Jaw back with a captured person.
Oh yes, we did,
you?
didn't we? Yes,
Yeah.
we did.
So you've
Yeah,
got,
we did.
you got that.
We've got the skull of one of their war leaders.
a dragon skull.
The
Also
deeds
that.
to my old house.
The deeds to
deeds to
to
Chothog
Chothog
Manor.
Chalet.
Forest
summer home.
chalet.
Yeah. Yeah. So you've got various bits of evidence you can take back and talk to the town speaker or the captain of the guard. And if you remember, you had set them the task of trying to build some defences, but you
And
haven't been back
explosives.
in like 4 days. Is it 4 days now? I think you've been.
And I wonder how the explosives are going.
Well, you don't know, do you?
We'll
You
find
Yeah.
out when we
have
get
to
back.
find out when you get back.
Get
Just
back
hope
in
that they
because it
didn't-
blew itself up.
Yeah.
yeah. Why is there such a crater? I've changed. Why is the map changed so there's a crater on it?
Gathered all of this flour and coal dust
So,
in
yeah,
one
so
place,
you're-
but then we decided to inspect our stocks while holding a torch.
You are, you are at Skull Gorge Bridge, which is now no more, and you can see
We have this crossed out.
Duskwood
please.
and Rimwood, trails of smoke in the hills.
Right,
So
nice
that's
work,
what you're
team.
seeing out there towards Cinder Hill.
So we just need to leg it back, past the
Yeah.
creepy vine things, past the spooky statue, over the other
And the
bridge.
hydras in the river.
Maybe we can stop off at Chothog Chalet for a little bit of a nap.
You could
a
spend a
snack.
day travelling back to the keep, if you'd like to try and do that.
Mm-hmm.
Wise option.
Does the old forest road sort of ford the river here?
Not really.
No?
Not really. That's just
Oi,
where the
oi.
old forest road used to go.
I used to do.
The rivers. Yeah.
I think I can remember from the town speaker's map that there'd be possibly another Hydra somewhere in that area.
Yeah.
So let's
Here.
not.
Yep. There were sort of snake symbols, weren't there?
There were, and obviously you fine fellows, you dealt with the other Hydra quite spectacularly and found a good haul. So, but maybe not.
No.
Are you going to loot the bodies of the guards that are on this side of the gorge before you go? Because
Seems
I think
like
they had like leather
Yes.
with long bows and
Yeah.
1d12 arrows each.
I need to restock my arrows.
Yeah. I cannot because I use bolts.
I'd really like to find the one that finished off the dragon, just for
It's somewhere in the field.
There you
it's
go.
possibly
15 arrows. You
dissolved on
get
its way
together
out,
15
so-
arrows.
All right.
Yeah, it's kind of lying. It's kind of it flew out of the mouth, and a lot of its speed was taken from that traversal through the body, and it's kind of clattered onto the floor near the parapets on the other side.
Would like to just collect that one just for a memento.
Sure. Put special arrow and 5 dots next to it,
Dragon.
I knew it.
and fill
Dragon
in the first
bot
dot.
arrow. Special arrow.
Don't suppose I got any pips on my ogre strength gauntlets, did I?
Hang on. Bear
Is
with
one,
me a
unless one of the deeds for it was catch hobgoblins.
funny you should say that.
Be set on fire by a dragon.
I mean, I hammered a bridge, hit a dragon.
That was last time.
I actually did get
Yeah,
two
but I
tips.
didn't
One
ask
for
last time.
Well, that's on you.
No.
Got to punch the dragon. That's what you should have done.
Okay, so we're going to spend a day traveling back to Volmat's keep. So
Yeah, past the viney things.
we need someone to watch out as you travel. So we need someone to make an observe or survival roll, and we need someone to navigate to make sure you're going to follow the road or you're going to go through the trees.
We're going to follow the road this time.
Road.
Okay,
Road.
we're going to follow the road. So we just need a lookout.
I can do observe.
Okay.
I can't do
Yes,
survival.
please.
Yep. Alright. Now, having said it, I don't want to do it. Don't know what that is. in terms-
Success.
I got one.
Okay.
Not brilliant.
You're keeping an eye out. You managed to avoid the creeper traps that you ran into before, because you know what you're looking for, and you spot them as you go this time. And you pass by the strange effigies, and where the road splits towards old Warkle Nor's little ruined keep, and make your way down to your Chothog's, what we're calling it, Chothog's summer house.
Yeah, chez moi.
That's what
Shay
you
Cho.
call it.
Casse Thug.
Oh, there is this dude that escaped by flying the ever so
yeah.
valiant magician. He is still around here somewhere.
Somewhere.
Lovely, thank you, Pete.
There you go.
Chez Cho.
Oh, there's people. There's the odd thing dotted around. You see further afield, the signs of people moving. There were still patrols in the area, still forces out and about. And you arrive back at the keep, and you get the feeling when you kind of approach that there's no one there right now. But you feel like someone has been there. Some things are disturbed. Some more stuff has been moved around, particularly in the stables. And you feel that perhaps some forces returned here while you were away and have since gone again. Maybe
Is it
haven't seen.
housekeeping?
Maybe yes. There's fresh towels for everyone,
Did you
and
book
there's
a
a chocolate
cleaner?
on your pillow.
I think we might need to get some doors on this thing. Just saying, Chothog.
Doors are definitely something I'll discuss with the door
With your
people. I don't know. Contractor, yeah.
Door. Oh yes. Where's the door shop?
crafters.
In the meantime, why don't we make our way to the barracks and I'll cook us some dinner and.
Oh, that would be a treat. I have no idea how I get wounds back. So, to
So
dinner
you're
would
gonna
probably
sleep
be
the
nice.
night. Okay, so overnight you sleep 8 hours. You can regain 16 vitality and 1 wound.
16 vitality. Ah!
I have 14.
Actually, you can regain one more because I can use the Song of Ubrin. So
There you
you
go.
get
One more wound.
Yes.
yeah. So you get back to. So you're back to full.
Maximum health for
Oh. Cool.
thank you, Obol.
Right. Okay, so you're going to sleep the night. I assume you're going to keep a watch?
Yes.
That sounds like a very good idea for some people to do.
Yes, yes. As a gnome, I have dark vision. Oh, no, wait. I don't.
No, you don't.
But our hobgoblin companion believes that he has dark vision.
Yes.
If you build it, they will come.
If you build it, they will come.
Yes, we will take the watches.
Absolutely.
His fix is not at all going to try and steal the.
Are you going to like
Steal
light
the
torches
format.
around the place? You're going to keep it dark and hide in that
Keep it
chamber
dark.
blocked up?
Well, we got to ask Chothog, I think. It's his place.
I mean, I do think it would perhaps be more. I don't think we're inviting attack. I think we're just letting other people know that it's occupied. It's like leaving your light on when you go on holiday. It's that kind of thing.
Have you got a flag? What you really need is a flag. I found.
A flag. Oh, right. Sure.
Oh yes.
Best
What
thing.
we really need is bear traps. Lots of them.
Or a flag.
Yeah.
Maybe the door people do flags as well. We'll find out.
No,
Like
I
a
think
Doric
that's the
spell.
flag.
Doors,
people.
flags, and bear traps. That's
Doors and flags are us.
yeah, yeah,
Standard pioneer kit.
yeah. Telescopes and sewing machines,
That's a different
doors and
shop.
flags.
That's next door.
Yeah.
If you want to keep us on the down low, then so be it. But, you know.
His fix is. A suggestion would be that we stay on the down low.
Okay.
But
I mean, this isn't my housewarming officially.
his fix
So,
is
yeah.
more interested in getting the cook fire going. So you
Yeah.
do you.
Okay.
Absolutely.
So there's some food preparation, cleaning the dragon's skull off. I assume everyone's taken like a tooth or a claw or something like that as a memento of
Claw, we're
fighting
not
a
going to
dragon.
teeth.
The entire skin.
The wings.
Can we make dragon scale armor?
Have you
No.
taken
He was a bit
spinning
rotten,
feet?
though. He was a bit rotten.
Yeah, he was a bit rotten.
Yeah.
You figure he's probably going to decompose pretty rapidly. One of those beasties. And you spend the night in the keep. Chothog, you're really enjoying this new, your new house.
Like his
I
own
ass-
little
I
wither tower type
assume-
thing, isn't it?
Yeah,
I
think he's
assume
probably
that like
the
you're
upper
all
level
bunking
of the
down
tower.
like with your backpacks and stuff, and then over in the corner,
Mhm.
Chothog's in the four-poster bed, like with his pipe or something.
Let me explain it to you what it's like to be an actual property owner.
His fix would like to sleep in the crypt underground because
Oh, absolutely.
just
Okay.
In the dungeon that wasn't.
closer to the
Yeah.
treasure.
Yeah. Dungeon that wasn't. I love it.
He is also going to try and steal the skull of Volmat.
No.
Yeah, he is.
No.
No, he
I mean,
really is.
he can try.
He's gonna try.
No.
I feel like this needs a post shadow and observe roll.
I will
think
take
so.
that. Yeah, fine.
Okay.
Here we go.
Why? What's the? Oh, I don't. Just don't make a mess
Oh.
down there.
Oh,
Oh, sorry.
who else is
Just
going?
take
the first
the
one.
first roll.
Wow.
So
1 and 1.
0.
no.
How didn't get any.
No.
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 Oh,
No. Tried, did
No.
not.
Oh.
Yeah. Tomorrow is another day.
Bob's got his eye on you.
didn't we? We took his armor though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Isn't
Wojciech's got his bones. Well, sorry. Oddball
Yeah.
has his bones in a bag.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm not an expert in this field, but he's dead, right?
Yes.
How much do dead people need their skulls? I mean, it seems his fix needs them more.
For interment, they do. Like
Oh, right.
I mean, he can juggle the head bones of dragons and whomever else, but this guy actually needs to be put on the ground because he was a priest. So what? You wanna get cursed?
Don't
I'm
think it
not
works
sure
like
the
that.
forest
That's
giants
true.
would agree.
We just sort of leave our guys out to get eaten. So you do you, as they say.
It's become more of a test of skill now, by any count. So keeps us both sharp. I feel.
Oh, righto. Morning sounds.
Yes, morning sounds, and you all get up. His fix
Frying
is,
of manticore eggs.
yeah.
They
Oh,
lay
gross.
eggs,
No,
right?
no, no.
Those aren't eggs.
Oh, sorry about that. I'm gonna need another frying pan.
Got an
Yeah,
extra
I'm gonna
big
pull
one.
You're gonna pull another frying pan out the bag. Sorry.
Just chuck that one in the bag.
I'm gonna leave that for someone else.
Yeah.
Sausages.
So you have a little fry up for breakfast, and you are all ready to go, revitalized after your heroic daring do. And you head, I assume you're going to head down to the causeway, Blackwater Causeway again,
Hydra
and
Bridge.
make your way over to Doric's Ferry. So it's going to be another day's journey. So the important part will be keeping an eye out at the bridge.
Yeah.
So,
And didn't you want to burn it? There's no point now, sort of.
Everyone did very much want to burn the bridge last time we crossed
Well,
it.
I mean, we could on the way past.
I mean,
Yeah, but-
I feel, haven't we just damaged enough bridges around here? I mean, it gets to the point where we're just
never
being
enough
vandals.
bridges. More bridges.
just
Okay.
being vandals.
We'll burn that bridge when we
Your-
come to it.
Your player characters. That's what they do, right?
I've got flasks of fire oil ready and everything.
I'm not sure that Chofog will be able to go to his new home if we burn the bridge.
We
It's-
could get
it's
him a little
Oh.
boat or something. It could be like a ferry.
There's a ferry guy at Doric's Ferry, hence the name. He can take me up round and yeah, it'll be fine.
He doesn't do that.
Well,
He's
That is
very
also
much
a very
just
long trip.
over the water and back.
I shall persuasion.
While there is a massive army of evil approaching, why don't we take the opportunity to slow them down just as much as we possibly can?
Okay.
And then when there isn't a massive army of evil, then we can look to put in the infrastructure that would let Chothog visit his summer home in
I think
which he would like to become accustomed.
that's very thoughtful.
You know, though, now that the bridge is done, they will have to go all the way around the outside of this river. Right, they'll have to come round.
Do we know that? We are terrible at tactics.
I'm pretty sure that's what we established. That's why we destroyed the Skull Bridge.
Yeah.
We
You
could
had
always slow
established
them
that
down a
before.
bit.
So they're going to have to go all the way round now. They won't be coming down that road.
So that means all
Yeah.
the defences we prepared to Doric's Ferry are
And they're
pointing the wrong way.
gonna be going through the Hydra.
But they were building
Spot.
defences all around the town. Because if you remember, when you came in from the other side, you got attacked. Because there are scouts and people sort
yeah.
of dotted around.
All right, fine, good. Don't mind. All right, well, so I think what I'm hearing is that we don't need to set fire to this bridge, and I should just drink this lamp oil.
But if anyone did feel like an urge, a natural, perfectly normal thing to, say, set fire to any nearby bridges, we wouldn't judge them. But
No.
we don't necessarily need to. I think that's that matter settled, really.
Okay.
Yes.
Right. So you're going to make your way
I'm
across the
setting
bridge.
fire to the bridge, is what I heard.
As you approach the Blackwater Causeway, you see dotted around in the swamp waters and kind of mouldy, dank, pools and ponds, a few more fresher corpses. You see some goblins, some hobgoblins, the odd gnoll. Not loads, but some fresh ones that you don't think you saw there before.
Are any near enough to poke and
Yeah,
see
can we-
what killed it?
Investigate slightly.
Sure. Has anyone got a 10-foot pole? No. You...
Yep. Poke, poke, poke,
Yes,
poke,
we do.
poke, 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 poke.
You go over and you kind of prod one with an arrow, and
No, 10-foot pole.
kind of rolls over, and it's got large bite marks in it. Could be like a giant crocodile or maybe a hydra
Hydra.
head.
No.
You folk that felt the Hydra, did it bite you like this?
Yes.
Did not bite me. I am too glorious to be bitten.
Okay, right,
That-
sure.
that's not actually true. You're glorious, yes, that bit's true. The being bitten bit, that not true.
I am untouchable.
Geron, we've talked about this. You haven't achieved godhood yet.
I am the greatest Minotaur that has ever lived.
That is true, yes.
Is it though?
Yes.
Oh, right,
Have you-
sure.
Have you met a greater Minotaur, Chofog?
I met two. I mean, it's
Yeah.
not much of a sample group,
And
is it?
what happened to the other one?
Well, yes, true. That's a fair point. Down to one now.
Mm,
That is right.
there we go. At least that one got shot in the nose, not in the butt.
Okay, so let's have
I don't know what's happened to me.
this part of the journey has an encounter rating of 5.
Ooh.
And you
Okay.
may reduce that rating using observe,
I would like to do that.
Mhm.
shadow,
Ooh.
Mhm.
or bear with me a second,
I quite like to do shadow because then I get a tip,
tactics.
but I should probably
Oh.
use observe.
Why didn't you say survival?
No, Alden, it's pips or nothing.
I'm really trying not to metagame this game.
Oh God, no, it's what it's there for. Pips or nothing, pips or death.
I have 1 in shadow and I have 3 in
Yeah.
observe.
Oh right, God.
I feel like
I'm
it's
gonna do shadow.
better for the party if I observe.
No, it's just the one rolls.
Do we all get a
No,
go?
You
Is
all get
that-
a roll,
We all get a roll.
and the value is
Ah.
5.
Why
So you
doesn't
need
everyone
to-
else roll, and then I'll see if I can roll shadow, whether I need to
There is
bail you
luck,
all out.
remember. Oh, look at that.
1,
Observe, shadow, or what?
no.
Tactics.
Tactics,
I'll do that. Just education.
2. Garon?
Garon rolled tactics and failed miserably.
Oh, I'll do observe then, shall I?
Mhm.
Because I don't think I can risk shadow. Still need 3. I don't know.
Oh!
And you get 4.
successes.
Hey!
Okay, so you guys,
you.
as you're
Thank
approaching
you.
the causeway, you see these bodies and you investigate and you prod and you see that they've got Hydra bite marks. And you approach the causeway and see off to the side, probably 200 feet away, a Hydra feasting on a one of the goblin riding wolves, right? And it's some of its heads are tearing the body apart, and 1 or 2 of its heads are looking around, peering its little eyes, looking around. So you actually decide not to go on the causeway and to kind of slough through the swamp to the off to the side, further away, onward of this site, so that the Hydra doesn't see you, and you make your way past without having to engage the Hydra. So you make it past the causeway safely. You pass the road where you went down to Jaw's little hut, and then you are pretty much on the straight to Doric's Ferry. And as you approach towards the end of the day, you can see that they have let's go back to Doric's Ferry, shall we?
Oh, hello.
Oh, I
That's
missed
where
this
it
place.
began.
Wow, I do remember
And
this.
up at the top here, some of these fields have been sort of disturbed, and there are palisade sections sort of built into them. You can see there's not people working on them right now because it's dark, it's nighttime. Instead, the guard post has been, looks like more wood has been put around it to kind of reinforce the structure, and there's a brazier burning there, and a guard calls out, "Oh, who goes there? Who goes there?"
It is I,
Us.
Mighty Garon. I mean, I was drinking with lots of them in the bar. We have also ratings of them, don't we? I've lost
You
my
do.
notes. We had
Yeah.
at least 2 with the public and 1 with one of the militia, didn't we?
3 with the common people,
was-
3
Yeah,
with the
3 with the
militia.
3 with
Yeah.
the militia. So you've gone past the first stage with both of those. So the militia are like, yes, you've returned. This is amazing. Please head into town. I believe the ferry will still be running at this time. The speaker will be pleased to see you.
Doing an excellent job. Carry on.
When we get to the ferry,
thank you.
can I ask the ferryman sort of, have you ever considered broadening your horizons back and forth? Must be quite tedious after a while.
Maybe a bit left and right. Maybe.
Yeah, left, right, up, round, 90 degrees. Angles are the new thing.
It's an important function that I provide here.
It's very important. Yes, it's very important people get to their homes.
Oh, maybe he has like a youngster.
He just looks at you really confused. Do you want to go across the river or not?
Oh, we
Well, I
left the
guess
guard
we
post.
do.
Did anyone tell the guard that there's potentially forest giants coming?
Well, I thought they got here already, or did we beat them to it?
We're not quite sure. Let's talk to the town speaker, I'd recommend. So then that can be communicated by a trusted party rather than a bunch of, well, us.
But we are trusted. We are glorious.
I trust you, and you are indeed glorious. You have to admit, his fix is doing this from atop Garon's shoulders.
Absolutely. Classic. You always. His fix is always riding on Garon,
Yeah.
especially on long journeys.
This whole conversation is kind of his fix leading down.
Anyway, you know what you do when you've got a kid on your shoulders and you're trying to look up at him? That's right, his fix.
You're great. You're absolutely glorious, and we should make sure that their boss man is able to deliver that. It's a kind of honor thing that the leader gets to impart that information. Pat, 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 pat.
There you go. So you're going to go across the river, or are you talking more to the guard?
Now we're going across the river.
Okay.
Nah.
His fix is pushing down on the horns.
Okay. So you
Accelerate.
you go across the river, and it paddling across the still water, you can see Keldra and the moon out. It's kind of calm. It's kind of like you've been in the midst of all this battle and death and a dragon and potential war coming, and for a moment you're here in the tranquil, night of Doric's Ferry, and you're thinking, what a wonderful little town. Shame 20,000 hobgoblins are headed this way, but anyway. So you row across the river and you land on the far side, and at the far edge, bear with me a moment, just get to my NPC list. Where are we? No, she's not on there. The captain of the guard is waiting for you. She's looking quite stern, and clearly someone on this side in the old toll house has been keeping a view out across the river. And you generally can see that there are more people moving about with weapons. Even though it's night, there are kind of patrols going on. And you're pretty sure that house over there wasn't burnt out before. You can see that over here, one of these houses has been burnt down to the ground, and she is standing waiting for you.
Yep. Obo actually points at the house. What happened? Infiltrators?
Goblins. You're back. You're not dead.
Yeah. Yes.
Is right.
No,
Of course we're not dead.
Congratulations.
We are
Sorana
not dead.
Anita. There you go, leader of the town guard. She is awaiting for
We
you.
have destroyed the bridge.
But what bridge?
Won't we specify which bridge?
Skull Gorge Bridge. The old dwarven bridge.
What? Look. Let's go see the speaker. I want to hear about what you found out before you share everything with me and have to do it once again with him.
We've had quite a long route march. Will there be victuals available at the speaker?
It takes her a
Snacks.
second to
He
realise
means
what
snacks.
you're saying, and then she's like, I'm sure he'll have some wine and cheese.
And nibbles. I suppose that'll do to start, and then we can send out one of the
Well, I'll
pages to
send someone
get some
to
proper food.
bring something.
Yes, because mighty Garon is very hungry.
Ah, right, okay.
It takes many calories to maintain all these muscles.
And she marches you across the way to number 3, which is the speaker's house. And the green in the middle is kind of bare. There's only a few kind of little trader stalls left.
The sausage wagon has gone.
Oh,
What
he was
calamity
sold
has
out, wasn't he?
befallen Doric's. Well, I did buy all of the sausages. That is true.
Retired.
The taverns are open and there's light coming out of them and sort of low music, but they're definitely less jovial and busy than they were the last time you were here. And marches you across, and you get a closer look at that building as you get closer, and you can see that it's completely gutted, and in fact behind it, some of the trees behind it and a smaller house are also burnt. And she's bloody infiltrating goblins, got in past some of our defences, burnt these houses down. We lost several good people. She's kind of muttering. She's got a bit of a bad mood over her head, and she walks straight up to the door, and there were guards there, if you remember last time. There's a couple more guards now, but they don't interrupt her, and she just walks up to the door and knocks. And then it opens from inside, and there is another guard in there. It takes you through to the room that you were in before, with the nice chairs and the sideboard and a table, you know, and all of that stuff. And the town speaker comes in a few moments later. He's obviously being harried in some other room by other people, and he looks slightly stressed. And he comes in and he's like, you've returned.
Yes, we managed not to die.
I must say, we thought we wouldn't see you again. I'm sorry to admit such
It's fine.
ignoble thoughts, but all of the people that have gone out into the wild wood have not returned. So, although Jaw came into town a little while ago with a prisoner, but I can't remember what it was a knoll. Was it a knoll? He looks over at the captain of the guard, and she kind of nods. I didn't deal with that myself, he says. Well, tell me what happened on your journey. He goes over to the side, pulls over some wine bottles, and he says to the guy behind the door, "I'll fetch us some food from the kitchen, please."
Okay, so let's get the loot out, the map.
I guess we will unfill the map on the map table that the town speaker has.
Oh, they look at it. It's like
weigh it down with wine bottles.
You know, and if you remember, it's that. Here we go. Let's bring it back up again.
That lovely hobgoblin scroll.
Yeah. It's but it's like blood stained and dirty, and you know, you're not sure it's written on paper. You know, it's kind of like big bit of.
Just call it vellum.
Yes.
Leave it there.
Yes. And their eyes kind of widen in fear as they look at this battle plan. They mean to sweep across the whole land.
Mm-hmm.
And he kind of looks agape at you. Clearly not something he's thought he would see in his time.
Fear not, we have destroyed the bridge and killed the dragon.
The captain of the guard, she says, "Which? You said this before. Which bridge are you talking about?"
It's this, the misnamed, quite disappointingly misnamed, I have to say, Skull Gorge Bridge. No skulls involved, just a big dwarven stone bridge. Except it's not there anymore because we broke it. Also, that bit that says Ozarindian holds until Red Hand crosses. You can cross that bit out because here's Ozarindian. They're not holding nothing.
You drop a dragon skull on the table, and they both step back with shock and awe on their face. They're like, "You've what?" this.
Yeah.
You slayed this creature.
Yeah, I did. Yeah,
We slayed many creatures.
I can show you many of their skulls if you want. We could maybe do that later. I
His,
don't think
his
that's
fix.
useful
His fix.
for this conversation. Also, where it says Choth space, that needs to be renamed to Chothog space.
Yes,
Oh.
we cleared out Volmat's keep.
Yeah, we did that too. I don't have Volmat's head yet, but when I do, I'll share that with you as well.
What? Volmat was a priest of a Ondrum order. We should, if his remains are
Yes, we have them secured, and they need to be interred.
When you say secured, they're in a bag.
Yeah, well, you still didn't manage to steal his skull from me, so they are secured.
There's still time.
The captain of the guard looks between the two of you, like, what?
Please.
And then she kind of shakes her head, like, oh, bloody adventurers.
We have also gained allies. Right now, if they're not already here, there are forest giants on their way to help protect
Forest
Dorot's
giants?
Ferry. Yes,
What?
they are coming to help defend your lands.
We have not seen any such creatures as of yet.
Then I would alert your guards so they do not accidentally shoot them.
Well, yeah, they probably would, thinking that there's some sort of advanced attack. Serana sticks her head out the door and says, "Go and tell all the guards on all the posts. Look out for forest giants." She says,
Forest giants.
Are they like giants that just live in the forest, or are they trees?
No, they very much resemble the trees and
Yeah,
the
okay.
land around them.
It's
Okay.
a little bit of both.
Yes.
Basically.
Okay.
I
Their
would
leader
show you
is
a skull, but I couldn't get one in the bag.
kind of woody giants.
Yes, their
Humanoid
leader is
trees.
Wakul
Okay.
Nor. He will be the one to converse with you when he arrives.
Okay.
Dan, did you remember a name?
Yes, Wakul Nor.
I've got it written down, but I can't read my own handwriting.
She relays that to the guard, and he looks at all of you like completely dumbfounded, and then sees a dragon skull on the table.
I'm just going to waggle the dragon
and
skull
he's
out.
like, runs off. Gain a point
Where's
of
my
influence
cheese?
with the militia.
Point with the
Yeah.
militia. We're up to 4. Fabulous.
How much do we need to sort of own the militia?
Never mind that. Where's my bloody
About
cheese?
50.
Okay.
Oh yeah, the food comes in, and it looks like there's probably someone annoyed in another room somewhere, because there's half a roast chicken, and some roast potatoes, some vegetables, and some cheese.
We basically
and
nicked someone else's dinner.
Yeah, his family's dinner. You've probably nicked it, and that comes into the room and strangely gravitates towards his fix. Yeah.
It's the gravitational field that
There's a lot of
surrounds
cheese.
his fix.
He looks. Speaker Wilson looks at the. He looks at all the food, looks at his fix, and he says to the guy, "I think we might need some more."
Yeah, you're going to need at least another 3 portions.
We're going to need cheese, lots of it.
Okay.
Speaker, quick question: do you have any couriers available?
Yeah, we've got people that we can send off with messages.
Yes, because when we arrived, you got the message that there's gonna be no reinforcements. Perhaps with this and basically all the evidence that we gathered,
Yes.
just quick as you can, just send another one or 2, so at least one arrives.
Yeah. Yes.
Seems to me, looking at this map, the hammer will now fall on Brindle. Is that what that says?
As you say that,
Oh.
there's a knock at the door, and a guard steps in. He says, "Sir, I'm very sorry to disturb, but there's been a rider
Yeah.
from Brindle."
I am clairvoyant!
Oh, Geron, your path to ascension is nearly complete.
A black-haired woman, her face streaked with dust of the road, trudges into the room. She wears a soldier's tunic of blue and white over a shirt of mail, with the stylized image of a golden lion over her heart. She nods and says, with deep respect to Captain of the Guard and the speaker, and kind of looks at the rest of you like, who are these guys? But you're clearly tooled and geared, and you look like capable folk.
Leaning on a dragon skull.
She says, I ride in the service of the Lord of Brindle. I was part of a patrol sweeping up the old rest trail. 5 days ago, we ran into a roadblock. Hobgoblins, goblins, and some ogres were just waylaying any travellers that were moving up that way, heading into or out of the Vale. They were too strong for us. We had to fall back. Some of my men died. They didn't make it. We had to ride off. Our captain scattered us to the local towns and villages to warn of these creatures. I'm here to warn you of this. And Captain
You're a bit late.
Captain Serrana kind of turns and looks at all of you like,
Put a shoulder on Carol. It's just like,
yeah. What does this? They all kind of turn to look at you.
hello, miss. Could you point on the map where exactly you met this roadblock?
That's a power move right
I'm going to
there.
move the
Rest-
dragon skull off the
The
map a
rest
little
trail.
bit.
So if you look at
point on it.
the if you look at
Yeah.
the Wormlord's map,
Yep.
see the
Next
rest
to the
trail.
stabby picture.
Going up the rest trail, people are. See, there's a red cross, a witch cross.
Mhm.
If
Witch
you're
cross.
further up there, right,
Yep.
then it's somewhere along there. Is that map's not drawn to scale?
No, that's
so
fine. That's fine.
She kind of
I
pokes.
just wanted to show that we were slightly ahead of the game, and also find out what she was
we
talking
have to
about.
avoid the old rest trail. It's dangerous. And Whiston, the speaker, turns and says, there is a larger problem at play here. I have been warning the Lord Brindle for a long time of this. The clans, the tribes, they're uniting together. They're coming. And he points at the thing and he says, the red hand of doom is coming. And she looks around the room at all of you. What do you mean? They're gathering? This is nonsense. They would never gather. We have raiders merely coming in.
We have seen the fires of 20,000 goblins. We have faced their warlord, and here's his head. We have faced their dragon, or Zendian, that's his head. But there are still more, and they will descend upon all of civilization and destroy it in their path. This is no mere raiders, my miss.
But not across the Skull Gorge Bridge, because we destroyed it.
Yes, not across that. Because as thank you, Garam, breaking my flow there, getting all epic.
As you're saying this, the words like start to sink in, and her eyes widen, and she looks down at the map, and she starts to realize what the map is that you just pointed at, and she like picks it up. It's quite big. It's not like a little
Way
map.
down with wine balls. Get off.
Well, she kind of like moves them aside and picks it up and like holding it near the light so she can see it sort of better. The Lord Jarmath needs to see this, and Speaker Whiston is like, yes, yes, he does. He needs to send reinforcements. And she looks up at him and she says, but I think Doric's Ferry is not the place to stand and fight, Speaker. And the captain of the guard, Serrana, looks slightly offended for a moment. You can see her slightly, kind of respond to that emotionally. But the speaker says, look, you need to get this too. We need to get this map to Brindle. Are you happy for me to take this map?
Are you alone?
You're gonna travel alone.
Hello, a lonely, nameless miss.
Yes. My name is Tayani Sura. I am a lion of Brindle, she says, banging the lion symbol above her heart with her fist.
That is all well and good, but if you die with the map, we have no other way to show the Lord.
Let me copy this.
We spilled a lot
We
of
should
blood to
share
get
this
that map.
information anyway.
Yes. Is there a scribe in this town? And he then looks at Chofog.
Oh, me? Little old me?
You can make the handwriting nice and everything.
I'm good with writing. All the technical stuff I did, give it. Just
So
give me
we
some
let-
sheets. I'm gonna
We could
start
let
copying.
Oddball do the geography, and we could let Chothog do the nice handwriting.
Fair enough.
Fabulous.
So we're going to
Oh, by
start
the
to
way,
copy the map.
Mm-hmm. And in the process of this, I turn to the captain of the guard. How are my bombs coming along?
I haven't checked in on them in the last day or so, but
Well, there
people
were
have
no
gathered-
explosions.
no explosions. No.
Okay, good.
But they gathered flour and powders and whatever they can. You would need to take stock of that yourself. I'm afraid I'm not an expert
And I will.
on these things.
I will.
Yeah.
I will need some good running shoes to do it, though.
So, town speaker and guard captain, if it is not out of place for me to speak, it may be that we have bought this beautiful town time by destroying the misnamed Skull Gorge Bridge. But as herself over there says, maybe this is not the place for the stand against the mighty army of death and destruction. Maybe you should start evacuating.
Yes.
Yeah, he says, I understand, yes. I think we need to call a council of all the leaders of Doric's Ferry. I am but the speaker and do not make all decisions. He says the captain will be there, Kellen, Uamul, Delora. We must call the council in the next couple of days. There are things afoot, people are moving around. But I would like you to come and report back what you have, the information you have. And like you, I think unfortunately we may have to leave Doric's Ferry. But there is a little bit of time, you say, before this happens.
We have bought you that time. They had, with an easy march, they were going to be attacking on day 5, as it shows on their frankly laughable battle plan. But now without that bridge, they're going to have to skirt around the wilder woods and make their way across many a river and face probably several hydras, which might just slow them down a little bit. So, we may have bought you another day or so, but we're not tacticians. We need your...
So the captain's looking at it and she says, who's Khan?
Khan?
All tribes muster under Khan.
We don't know.
Didn't you say Koth?
Koth, it was Koth's base. We believe that was a bugbear, sort of wizardy type warlord.
He did scamper, though.
But then Azar Kul, I've heard from Jor, is the great hostmaster of the Red Hand of Doom. So is it that there are more of these lords beneath Azar Kul?
Well, it might be. I mean, herself was kind of talking about folk coming down the rest trail, and that's a way over, so...
An army of that size would likely need multiple leaders. They would not all be commanded by one. Warfare is fought across, especially in large armies, mighty areas of battlefield. You need many leaders at that point.
And what's Sarvith?
Some sort of keep, judging by the
Yes.
iconography. Deep in the marshes up there.
But that's up towards the ruins of Rest. No one's been up there for... people don't go near there. It's dangerous territory.
Let me just tell
Ancient
you,
ruined buildings, subterranean structures, underground dwellings and large winged lizards.
As a professional dark delver, let me just tell you that just because no one's been up there, that doesn't mean that there's nothing there.
Well, you know that the ruins of Rest are like strange and magical, and Rest was an ancient city that used to be there.
Really tasty.
Ancient dwarven ruins.
Ooh.
Who's Tergorum, and why do they want to eat halflings?
Where's
An
that?
ogre, perhaps?
Chothog, you know Sarvith is actually a goblin name.
Oh, right.
Yep. And Khan is a hobgoblin name.
Where is Khan? Cod space?
Khan!
No, not that con.
I couldn't help myself.
Yep.
And why is it Drellin's ferry and not
It should be Doric's Ferry.
Oh,
It's,
right.
it's a historical misspelling.
It's what they call it. But
in
yeah,
the early times, spelling was just.
it's because we're on the
Or the
Bush Mountain. So there are many heads to this beast. Perhaps severing
Like-
some of those might destabilize this force.
Like a
Who
hydra.
knows?
Are
Like
you
We've
a-
already severed one. And he points to the giant dragon skull again.
Are you asking us to go out there and sever some more heads?
I don't
Because
know yet. I
I'm
think we
in.
should spend some time gathering information, waiting for
Mhm.
your forest giant friends to see what information they have.
Friend might be a bit strong.
No,
Okay.
Wakuno is an honourable giant. He will honour his word.
Okay, so ally. I'll go with that.
Ally.
Mhm.
Your ally. And to understand a bit more of this information, there are people in Doric's Ferry that I think might have a thing or two to say.
All right.
We have a little bit of time. See if we can't figure this out. But
But the preparations to go, or at least
we will
move the most
as I
vulnerable,
said,
should
we will
be
talk to
right
the
now.
we'll talk to the council. We will gather, and we will. I am fairly confident. Recommend that we evacuate. But where? It looks like there are roving bands of creatures. We may need your assistance in scouting a safe path. We may need your assistance in severing the heads of this force. We must discuss this at length.
I mean, you know the area way better than us, so yes.
And we have some folk in town who have been out ranging while your friend Donda gave some tuition to some of our folk, and they've been putting this to good use and exploring. We have found the odd sentry or scout that we've captured and gathering bits of information. So we will bring all of this to bear in the best way that we can. And everyone will get to do a downtime activity.
I know what I'm gonna do.
And what we're going to do is we're
I know what I'm gonna do.
gonna finish the session there. And what we'll do is everyone will get, unless everyone knows roughly what they want to do, but we'll finish there. We'll talk about it on Discord, and then next time we'll come back and we'll talk about our downtime activity. And in the middle of that, our downtime event will be the Council of Doric's Ferry. Okay, and we will have a scene for that where we'll talk about that and figure out what we want to do for the town, and then you will begin that journey, and maybe in the next couple of episodes we will round off part 1 of the Red Hand of Doom. Cool. Okay, so excellent stuff. Are we still 94% funded? Probably. Let's see. I tend to find that I go to bed, right, and then overnight I get like 4 or 5 people back probably in America.
Like the
So,
Tooth Fairy.
Yeah, that's yeah. Oh, I've got some more backers under my pillow. There we go.
How do they fit in there?
Got less teeth,
Yes,
but more backers.
we are still 94% funded, but we will get there in the next day or two, I believe. So we will be funded very soon. So if you're watching this back and you're watching the Kickstarter and you're not sure whether you should back because you're not sure whether it will fund, it's going to fund. So back the Kickstarter. Excellent. Okay, right. Well, thank you very much to my players, and thank you very much to our viewers. We won't be doing this next week. I am away, so I'm unavailable, but then we'll be back for 2 more weeks after that. Great. Okay, well, thanks very much, everybody. We've been Gobbler Games. Safe gaming, everybody out there, and may you
Careful
always
out
roll
there.
12s on your hero die. Bye-bye.
Good night.